The Marine Park Media Project is a conservation initiative by Project Moana, aimed at tackling the overfishing crisis in Jamaica. Funds, provided by volunteers, will be used to support the island's marine parks by providing a free media production service. Led by a captain and one of our pro filmmakers, we run scientific filmmaking expeditions aboard our sailing vessel and floating production studio, Sequest. Volunteers then take part in the adventure and get involved with everything from sailing the boat to filming underwater. There's no better way to experience Jamaica.
Hi, my name is Arnelek Wilmot. I am the manager at
Pedro Keys Special Fisheries Conservation Area.
And we are some of the conservation officers here at Sea Camp.
And this is our field station.
We host 2 fish sanctuaries.
We have 14 sanctuaries right around the island.
A lot of the fishers in the area are poor fishers.
We have line fishermen, we have trapped fishermen, we also have freelungs and compressor and tank divers.
Basically, it's no fishing inside the sanctuary, you can fish on the outside. The concept being that the fish are going to get so plentiful inside the sanctuary that they're going to need space and they're going to spill over onto the adjacent reefs where the fishermen are allowed to take them.
With a few months of sustained presence, we've actually started to see the difference, and it's very heartening.
I mean, in the 2 years that we've been monitoring the sanctuary, there's 560-something% more fish inside.
We have close to maybe 85% compliance, I would say personally, and the relationship with us and the fishermen has grown tremendously.
Also, the way in which we relate to the community, we try to be very open, so there's a trust that has built up.
Well, yes, because the fishermen are involved. You can't have sanctuary without fishermen involved. They are the main stakeholder out there.
They really want to see the fish population, the fish stock be replenished.
Not to say that everybody is completely on board.
So, you know, they are in support for it, but you still have a small amount of person that is not complying with the rules and regulations.
But wherever you go, you always have troublemaker.
They are a challenge, you know.
Project Moana was created by marine biologists and ocean lovers, setting out to do something good for the sea and its people. We believe the sea is there to be enjoyed and respected, so we work hard and play hard. Our trips are dominated by time spent in and around the water, sailing, fishing, snorkeling, diving, windsurfing, paddleboarding, kayaking, as well as unwinding and cooking some beautiful sunset dinners. Our mission is to give a voice to the marine parks, to help them educate and spread awareness within the local communities, to help share their story with the world. Each marine park works in different ways, and they have their hands full with the various tasks involved with managing such a valuable natural resource. We think everyone should know a bit about the art and science behind sustainable management.
Day-to-day activities, patrolling.
The regular monitoring and enforcement of the fish sanctuary.
Another activity that we started is to look at an area that we believe is a lobster nursery area.
We try and monitor the fish biomass and how that changes in the sanctuary.
We also have coral gardeners who work with the sanctuary.
We've also over the years worked a lot with seabirds.
We've started an artificial reef project in one of the 3 sanctuaries that we have, and we're about to expand that into a 2nd sanctuary.
We also do culling activities in the sanctuary. This is something that we work with the community as well.
Educating, ensuring that the fishermen understand what it is that's happening, also understand the success that, you know, it's actually working.
We're trying to create alternative ways for fishermen to augment their income.
Well, you know, a major problem to move on is funding.
Right now, we average about 17 hours per day coverage, and we need to be able to, we need additional funding to be able to step that up to 24 hours.
We patrol now mostly in the daytimes, but we are working on changing that soon.
But we really need to build up our own capacity for doing like fish counts, observation of coral reefs and so forth.
If there was a lot more expertise, if there was much more manpower, we could get so much more done.
To me, the most important thing is going into school and really educating children and going into fishing village and to get the views of the fishermen.
And this is where I think digital media could definitely help the Montego Bay Marine Park and many of the other protected areas by helping to spark a level of environmental awareness and environmental consciousness.
Especially with the fishermen, but also with the international community, people who provide us with funding support. We'd like to get the word out about all the good work that we're doing here. And
if we can get that expertise from the volunteers, it would be much easier for us to accomplish all of that stuff.
Our expeditions are a challenging experience filled with reward. Our volunteers help out as crew as well as production assistants. This is a great opportunity to learn some skills like how to research a story, develop a script, operate a camera, film underwater, conduct interviews and edit together a final product. With a name in the credits, it's also a great way to get some work experience and show people what you're capable of. Some volunteers might be there simply for the adventure and others just to do something for the marine environment. Either way, if you'd like to know more about our next expedition, get in touch or visit www.projectmoana.com.